Tonight, we're spilling the beans on a massive secret. Zhiyou got totally played. Subtitles. He transformed himself into a motorcycle rider, tailing old Kai like a devoted fan, believing he'd snag a major catch soon, only to be framed by always unexpected ambush. But he finally laid eyes on the street star, only to find out that old Kai is actually Thorn Aoi's inside man talk about an undercover romance. Later, old Kai suspected Zhiyou was the mole. To avoid attention, he had Oi monitor him. Oi found Zhiyou was only spying on Biozi, not a spy, and confronted him as Biozi appeared. They followed and tracked all the way, only to discover that it was actually Biozi's scheme. Meanwhile, Kiwi Wuzheng also fell into a trap. What a chaotic situation. Fortunately, he was virtually invincible, facing over a dozen assassins with the same ease as playing an arcade game. But Zhiyou, on the other hand, wasn't as fortunate. Biozi stabbed Zhiyou and sent a selfie to Thorn Aoi requesting him to come pick up the body. Meanwhile, the cops were stuck in their car playing elevator games. They were about to get squished into meat paste, and guess what? The driver was definitely not stepping up. Suddenly, the roar of cars broke the tension as the gangster boss crashed the power supply, allowing Zhiyou to narrowly. Zhiyou, who's clearly never been around, was shocked to see boss Thorn Aoi risk it all to head back to the office. The manager was left gobsmacked. Is this what we call a solo act? With Zhiyou's undercover identity exposed, if Biozi squealed, he'd be in deep trouble. So, Thorn Aoi decided to hook him up with a passport. But since the killer behind his father's death was still loose, Zhiyou wasn't about to just jaunt off. He hung up. Since Biozi's failure, Kiwi Wuzheng decided to retaliate. They caught one of Biozi's men, who talked after some persuasion. The lackey blurted out that Biozi had a big plan for the next day. While Biozi sensed that Thorn Aoi was hot on it, matched by Kiwi Wuzheng, Biozi planned to use his full strength against him. Old Kai received Biozi's go revealing his hideout. Meanwhile, Thorn Aoi was ready to hunt down Biozi, and Old Kai had a whole squad of cops lying in wait. After a while, the two sides met, and the action was about to start. Eight-Tail sought Old Kai's approval for capture, but Old Kai scrutinized every detail. Eight-Tail Beast has requested permission for the capture operation. Subtitles. Old Kai was staring at the scene as if he were mesmerized by the special effects in a Hollywood blockbuster, savoring it like a movie. He saw Thorn Aoi chasing after Biozi, who was soon about to disappear from view. Only then did Old Kai give the order to pursue, and at that moment, Kiwi Wuzheng stabbed Biozi in the shoulder, causing him to burst into laughter due to the pain. Seeing that expression was truly a sneaky grin. Danger was at hand. But just then, Zhiyou showed up. We're going to force the issue. No doubt about it. They'll put down the knife and carefully monitor the uploads. I witnessed the psychological struggle unfold. Things are looking grim. I gotta run. Him on the hunt for my prey. Hurry up. Don't slow down. We gotta move faster, else it's game over. Survival scenario. Biozi surrendered to Oi, about to expose Zhiyou's undercover role, but Zhiyou shot him immediately. Meanwhile, Thorn Aoi was caught by Old Seven, and just when it seemed all was lost, the manager swooped in to save the day. To evade police, Thorn Aoi exited the car, went alone into mountains, and hid at a temple. Back home, Zhiyou opened a mysterious letter, revealed to be written by Biozi, confirming his dad was indeed a cop. So Zhiyou shamelessly reminisced about his heroic father and quickly handed a photo to Thorn Aoi for further confirmation. Thorn Aoi connected the dots and claimed Zhiyou's dad was a mole who switched sides and became an organizational VIP. At the police side, Old Seven, unable to bear betrayal, killed Zhiyou's father. Choi Woo-jung urged Zhiyou to stay resolute. Zhiyou was anxious to find the cop who killed his father, not realizing Thorn Aoi had set him up with another task. After knowing the truth, Old Seven was ambushed, becoming a desperate fighter. Old Seven ended up being utterly defeated as the attackers scurried away in a panic, unexpectedly running into Zhiyou, who then entered the house. Zhiyou entered the room and discovered that Old Seven had been transformed into a meat patty. Holding a knife, he relentlessly pressed Old Seven for answers until finally Old Seven handed over a set of documents to him. Just then, Oi arrived, giving Zhiyou a chance to flee, finally uncovering the shocking truth behind it all. Zhiyou's father's wiretaps were found by Thorny Oi, who treated him as a favorite, but betrayed him. Zhiyou hated being taken advantage of by Choi Woo-jung for so many years, so he lit a cigarette and used its flame to burn off his tattoos, severing all ties with the organization forever. The next day, feeling unlucky, he didn't hesitate to take harsh action, leading to an accidental death of a young girl. Little did they expect that after a few rounds, they were utterly routed by a girl, while the manager showed up in the nick of. However, Zhiyou ignored him. After the fight, the manager became Zhiyou's victim. On the other side, police got a lead on Choi Woo-jung, and just as they prepared to arrest him, he turned himself in. During questioning, Choi Woo-jung tested Zhiyou with tricks. Zhiyou sneaked into archives to grab evidence. By the time Oi realized Zhiyou was the mole, it was too late, and naturally, Thorny Oi was released. When he saw the manager's body, he seemed to realize Zhiyou's intentions. Nobody's getting a free pass. Zhiyou visited his father's grave, vowing to take out Thorny Oi, but just as he was about to act, the cops arrived. After waking up, Oi revealed the full truth about Zhiyou's father, gearing up to take action to meet Zhiyou. Oi got news of Zhiyou's escape and rushed to the scene, only to intercept him once again. Subtitles. This time around, Choi Woo-jung's hitman also arrived on the scene, yet the two of them successfully managed to escape the pursuit of the killers. Stay tuned for the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe.